Hello everybody and welcome back to Sandrock, where today we are going to be saying farewell to Haru, who is going to the University of Atara today. Well, assuming nothing happens like crazy, but yeah, assuming that everything goes well, Haru is off to Atara. And other than that, we are building parts of the tunnel. We're going to do a long haul bus, I think, and some sort of bus station. And hopefully this should be the instructions for getting started on that. So we'll do that first. Let's read Nia's reply first. Nia is very jealous of me getting married and wants to come and send her love in person. Aww. Thanks, Nia. From the research center, I can now make an advanced forging machine. So I should go and put something else on there as well. And from Wei, thanks for showing up at the meeting yesterday. I've split the commissions so that everyone gets something to do. I want you to handle a water tank bus and the notice board. I've attached the diagrams and Heidi designed the bus stop. Please hand off the bus to me as well as install the bus stop when you're done. Thank you. Nice, okay. Water tank, bus, and bus stop, go! Right, let's track that quest. Another one rides the bus. That's so good. We've got one flew over the bandit nest and another one rides the bus. Like it. Okay, so aluminium alloy plate. Surprise, surprise. I might need to make some aluminium alloy for that then. Apparently I need some zinc titanium alloy. I apparently need some chromium steel plate. Okay, we'll just make these things, I guess. Aluminium alloy plate. Acacia wood planks. Oh, I forget where to get acacia wood. From a log. I'm so glad it told me I get it from a log. Like, I never would have guessed. Maybe the area would help. I think that one might be the Whispering Valley. That might be the acacia wood. But I forget, so. Yeah, I just wish it would tell you the areas. I do forget where things come from and stuff. Items, let's have a look. So raw materials. Water products. Look how few fish I found. Found like everything else. No fish. No fish for me. I don't understand why, like, the different logs are not... Oh, yeah, there they are. Hardwood, wood. Have I ever found acacia wood before? That would be a helpful one, wouldn't it? Bark, desert mushroom, straw, petrified wood. No. So maybe it is in the northern desert to get the acacia wood. I haven't tried cutting anything down over there. So the first thing I'll probably need is to get my axe out. Hopefully it's hiding here around somewhere. Yeah, okay. So I'll put that in instead of my ninja sword. Actually, I'll put my ninja sword in instead of my sword and shield because I do like that one. It's good. It served me well in areas that are way above my my league, really. Okay, so anything else I need to put on before I go there? So we're making the aluminium alloy plate, composite fiber rods. So I need some more of those. Those should be on the grinder, I think. One of those. So I'm making the aluminium, the zinc titanium alloy, the chromium plates. I don't even know why I need chromium plates, but the aluminium alloy plates. Oh, some of the stuff's for the bus. I'm just gonna... Well, actually, I should look at what we need for the bus. There's so much stuff needed. I'm going to just take off... There we are. I can see the whole thing now. So, aluminium alloy plate times 2. Am I making all 4 of them? Yes, I am. Acacia wood planks. I need to get the stuff for it. And the chromium steel plate. Okay, yeah, I think I'm making everything. And I just need to go and find out how to make myself acacia wood. So we shall find that out right now. Let's go. Oh, there's main quest stuff over there. How annoying. There's something going on in the Civil Corps as well. Should I check those out first? I probably should. Alright then. Lightning! We're gonna run around doing things, so I need you rather than just going straight out to the northern desert. Because what if those things also need acacia wood and I don't get enough? You never know. So let's go and see. Something is happening at the back of here. There could be another Gigler thing going on. Okay, Haru's hanging around here. There we are. So, your name's Larry and you're a Gigler? That's right. And your brother's name's Gary? What's your pa's name? Barry? No, Gary is my cousin. My sister is Carrie. I have 39 siblings. They are 39, and I thought my family was big. We're just 13. Don't you have 3 brothers? That's 4 brothers, including me, and 9 sisters. So you never mentioned the sisters. 7 cousins, but I didn't count them. Heck, if I start counting, I've been around folks to these parts so long, everyone's my family. Counting it this way, I reckon now I'm winning. Huh? Humans count family this way? Well, we ain't family, but we're family, you know? Look at Vivi over at Taylor's Maid. I've known her all my life, and her family are mine. Heck, now you're in town, you're one of our own. This. You should call him brother. You should call him uncle. You should call him brother. Haha, brother. Hey, you better watch your scaly mouth. Respect your elders. Hey, truth be told, I didn't take too kindly to lizard folk before. But recent events have turned my worldview upside down. As long as you can... Sorry, you done put more scribbles there on the sidewalks of our city and or attack my yak mail for no darn reason, you're alright by my book. Okay, so that was fun times. So we're getting through like Larry's story, learning more about him, and actually I really like him. He's cool. Is he genuinely the same guy that was like that King Gigler? That massive guy. I know like Justice was like, whoa, you've lost weight, but whoa, he's lost weight. The desert diet clearly works well. Alright, so we'll go in here and see what's going on. Maybe another conversation with Miguel. Okay, so I've been in contact with the Alliance Council, and I just can't in good faith recommend anything than the full extent of the law and transfer to the Atara maximum security prison. You betrayed us and have shown no sign of remorse. I'll contact the authorities and organise the transport. I accept all punishment, Trudy, and will abide accordingly. Then I'll keep you informed of the date of your departure. I just can't understand it. Why? It's no excuse, but I did what I believed was right. But this town, everyone living here, after all you did for us, everything you said in your sermons, you kept us safe, your guidance. I even trusted you to teach my daughter. I thought you cared. I truly do. Please don't give me that. He was used, Trudy. He had, yeah, he was. He had religious beliefs, and they were used in a very nasty way by Duvos, and they lied to him, so... No, Sheilab, I was not used. I was betrayed. My actions were my own, and I'm no one's puppet. I will face all the consequences with dignity. Well, thank you for your cooperation. You said that the water was a cover for their true intentions. I've been taken for a fool, as I realise now more than ever. I truly thought Duvos wanted the same thing as me, that they were on the right side of history, but their actions do not correlate to the proclamations they gave me. Recently, I've been grasping at something. Anything that would validate my actions since I've been in Sandrock. The more I searched, the more I came to only one truth. There was nothing. My handlers were simply telling me what they wanted me to believe. I must have been simply a diversion. If I could have pushed everyone out of Sandrock, then Duvos could excavate the ruins in secrecy. My arrest threw a proverbial wrench into the works, and it appears to have pushed their hand. I was then left to rot, They never cared about me. They never cared about my ideals. I was a fool. How did you fall for all of this? When I was of age, I left to study in Maidi. My family were believers in the light, and I dreamed of spreading the word. I always feared the day of calamity, feared the light being extinguished once more. I quickly befriended Matilda. She was older than me, working as a tutor in the guided study sessions. I remember when I first met her, when I attended her session the first time. She was helping a group of students with their questions on faith. She was kind, understanding. Whenever I disagreed with the doctrine of the church, she listened. Later I started to feel that the teachings were not enough. You didn't suspect Matilda at all? I didn't suspect Matilda to be anything other than a devout follower of the light. Her allegiance was as much a surprise to me as you. Her study group set her apart from the other tutors. She was loved, particularly by the staff, somewhat of a teacher's pet. She was bright-eyed, optimistic, a perfect cover in retrospect. Her views stood opposed to mine. I'm somewhat more pessimistic about human nature. Allowing humans freedom to pursue their vanities is what led to the day of calamity. Those around me in the church did not take this teaching seriously, even the deacon. It was as if they had forgotten the sins of our forefathers. During my studies, I became depressed. I drifted further from the teachings, became isolated, and found myself more radical. Then an agent from Duvos made contact. The things they told me, that Duvos would regulate technology, everything I heard aligned with my beliefs. They wanted structure. They wanted to ensure no one else ever lost their lives. They wanted to ensure the safety of humanity. I see now in retrospect, Matilda used my grief against me. She was conditioning me. She must have told an agent of my wavering faith and guided their hand from the background. Something happened to you? While I was studying at Maidi, my town was destroyed. I'm from Dos. I'm a child of the Lost City. I know how you feel. I lost a cat once. Okay, what happened at Dos? Our existence was always a delicate balance. Being a town skirting the border of the peripheries, we were always aware of the dangers, but largely went unbothered. As I went to study in Maidi, I bid my hometown farewell, though kept in regular contact. It may surprise you, but I took part in many of the onboarding activities and was a strong advocate for the church school. It seems strange to reflect on that now. During my studies, Dos was attacked by a creature from the peripheries. It happened overnight, without warning. Everyone in the town was killed. My parents, my brother. You cannot imagine it. My entire town destroyed by a monster in the blink of an eye. Just thinking about what my people went through is truly harrowing. The depths of despair cannot comprehend what my family endured. I pray that it was quick. I'm gonna listen. When the news was announced at school, I felt everyone's eyes on me. They were fixed, filled with an empty pity. I fell into a trance, simply glided through the halls, unable to process what had happened. I needed to talk, to confront it. Where were the Rangers of the Civil Corps? How did we not see it coming? How could the Alliance let this happen? The questions burned into my mind. I sought answers, but people avoided me and said I was too intense. Within a week, people were laughing again, enjoying themselves. They'd all forgotten already. Countless lives lost. Yet they returned to their lives again as if nothing had happened. Everyone simply avoided me further, except for Matilda. She listened. I fell into the darkness. I sunk into the questions that were burning on my tongue. How could the Alliance let this happen? How were we allowing the sins of our forefathers leave us in ruin? How could the Free City simply abandon us? I expected a rescue. I expected the Rangers to search and destroy that monster from the peripheries, but no, they saw it as a lost cause and moved on. My family were not even buried. They were left there for the wilds to consume. It was then that my heart was blackened to the Alliance, that my thoughts started to drift. I was vulnerable. I was lost. I was found by Matilda and led astray. She would encourage me to think independently, to question myself. She said my fears were valid, and that I was a fiercely independent thinker. And while she did not agree with me, she valued my beliefs. I now believe she was taking note of my doubts, and behind closed doors crafting a narrative that reciprocated my beliefs. A narrative she then passed on to handlers. It was no mere coincidence that I was sold a beautiful vision of Duvos. I should have seen this sooner, but I was blinded by their words. It answered all of my questions. Gosh, that's rough. That's super rough, Miguel. I feel really terrible. I'm so mean to him as well. Oops. So everything you believed about Duvos turned out to be lies. It appears so. All I took for dubious deals were simply my own being reflected back at me. In that light, what I've done to Sandrock is unforgivable. It's only now that the blinds have been pulled back I must face my actions head on. I still believe that we as a species need to control our desire to pursue unfettered technology. DOS must not happen again. However, that does not excuse what I did. I've wronged the people of this town and the free cities. I must accept penance for my actions. I must take this time for personal growth. Thank you for coming to see me all this time. Wow, that's heavy. They do not pull their punches with the writing in this game. Woof. You okay, Larry? ... Right, so now I've done those things. I'm very glad I did. They were both super interesting stories. We shall go back and go over to the northern ruins and see if that's where the acacia wood lives. Try there first this time. Someone in the comments was very rightly saying that the likelihood is that the new place is where the new stuff will be. So we'll try it first and see. If not, then I'll try the Benzu Fowler and the Whispering Valley. Because those are the other 3 places that something might be. So let's go see Daisy Duck. I feel very bad every time I go to that stop because Lightning ends up like with a face full of sand. Poor Lightning. Here she comes, it's Daisy Duck. Right. And off we go. So let's see. Are there any trees around there? And might they be acacia trees? There's a few like cacti as well. A few plants that might be new ones. Let's see what these are. Undead grass, apparently. Wow, I'm really glad I picked that up. A cactus tree. We already know about dead wood. Okay, and this is an acacia tree. What? My axe doesn't work. No. Okay, time for an axe upgrade then. I gotta go all the way back now. Oh my goodness. Poor Daisy. She's gonna take me all the way back so I can upgrade my axe. So I don't know what kind of axe I've got there. I think it's like, it might be titanium or something. I'll just have a look at what other kinds of axe I can make and things, and I'll upgrade it. And I'll come back and I'll get my acacia wood, and then we will continue. Oh my goodness. Can't believe that. So that is a, let's see, axe. I did have to upgrade it. It's an iron axe. The last time I upgraded it was to cut down the sort of hardwood trees, I believe. So yeah, I have now hit a tree that I can't cut and that I need. So let's go. Let's see if I can make myself maybe a chromium one or something even better than that. Hopefully chromium should do it. Like chromium pickaxe has done everything in the northern ruins. So I'm figuring that maybe a chromium axe would be fine, but we'll see. Alright then, so let's go and have a look at my workbench. I'll see what kind of tools I can make. So, axe, iron axe, chromium axe. Chromium axe is the best I can make so far. I'm just going to go and see if I can make better axes and pick hammers, if there's like any sort of things I can buy, any plans I can buy for them. It might just be that I don't have the plans yet, so we'll just go and have a look at the Commerce Guild shop and see if there's anything above chromium. Is everyone having a meeting and I'm not invited? Seriously?
That Yan! I can't believe he stole our work!
Is that a fact? I'm taken aback. Us builders, we're a pack. I know we've got each other's back. The Yen goes and does that. Makes Slack looks like he did Jack.
Wow, Slack, you're a poet and you didn't know it.
Does he always talk like that?
If you think it's whack, just give me a smack.
Well,
Okay.
so long as it doesn't interfere with your work, you do you. While I've got you all, let's talk back pay.
You want to take revenge on us? But we only just met.
Oh,
Ever, my good chap, you may be thinking of payback.
payback, not back pay.
Back pay is money the guild owes you due to the former commissioner cheating you, overworking you, underreporting your wages, taking credit for your work, stealing your rating points. Well, the list goes on, but you get the idea. Wang Jr., you'll be getting 60,000 goals in back pay.
Wow.
Sweet! Wait until my neighbors hear about this.
Ever, Red, Slack, and you too. Alan Carter, you're all getting 40,000 each.
Whoa!
Dope sauce!
Back pay is lit. That's a fact, Jack.
And Miss Mian,
Oh, that's alright if there's nothing there for me. I think these guys deserve it more.
Oh, Mia.
Mian, you have 500,000 goals in back pay.
What? She has 500,000 goals in back pay.
What? 500,000?
That's right. That's 5,000,000. 500,000.
There must be some mistake.
No mistake. Yan really did a number on you, Miss Mian. Nearly every commission you did since you got here, Yan took credit for it. But most of the money is from all the unpaid expedite work, and there was a lot of it. You never bothered to destroy evidence of your working hours, so it's all there in black and white. Curiously, Yan embezzled about 10,000 goals from your first couple of seasons here, but then stopped.
I think he was afraid of me.
Well, that is possible. You're well established that you are formidable on many fronts. Mian, you could take after your friend a bit more in this regard. Villains like Yan are easily scared off when you stand your ground.
I'll keep that in mind, sir.
Bless.
That being said, your numbers speak for themselves, and you will no doubt continue to make the fabulous earnings that go along with them. Now, why did I do this in front of you all?
To show us how much better these two are than us?
Listen here, Miss Red, I do not play favorites, but I do reward hard work. I want to see the rest of you take a page out of their book. I want to see everyone putting up these numbers, or at least getting closer. We're all on the same team here, so don't be afraid to ask for help. Builder, Mian, you two will offer this lot some sage advice if they need it, won't you?
No.
Well,
Of course
I
will.
could try.
Pretty busy. Figure it out yourself, losers. Stop by my
Very
workshop
good.
anytime.
See, don't be intimidated. You're a teddy bear, aren't you?
Yeah, with a big sword.
Yes, you and Mian are the star players on our team, but we need everyone at their best if we're gonna make ourselves into a formidable commerce guild on the world scale. Who's with me?
We can do it!
Let's make a pact to take it to the max.
Dismissed. See you at the commission board.
Okay, I'm gonna have a quick look and see where I sit. I've not done commissions in a while. I want to see where I'm actually sat on the rankings board. Like a million miles behind ahead of everyone else. Because Jan's not on the board anymore, and he used to take everybody else's points. So he's really hard to beat. I'm only in year 3. Wow, okay. I thought I'd done more than that years. So yeah, I still don't need to worry too much about the commissions unless I want to make money from it. Poor Mian being 500 grand out. No wonder her house was so tiny. So, yeah. I actually need to go back in because I didn't do what I came in there for. It completely distracted me. I need to have a look and see if there's any new tool things. Carl Golderthrill. aluminium pick hammer. I have no idea. I think these are better than chromium. I think they're one above chromium. I think. So let's get the aluminium pick hammer and aluminium axe. The baby's crib. Oh. I'm not going to worry too much about babies this run. Apparently when it goes live, fully live, the babies can grow up to like toddlers and like school-age children, like around the same age as like Jasmine, I think. Which is so cool. And then they can go in the school if we make it. Right, so I will make better stuff. Let's see. I think I might need to use the blueprints. Or maybe not. I apparently have a book for sunshade that I don't need. Okay. Let's see then. So, an aluminium. Pick hammer. Would be 2 composite fiber rods and 2 sharpening stones. I'd have to get the sharpening stones from... so anyway, let's do... Oh. Where's the... Aluminium axe. Okay, well let's make 2 more composite fiber rods. Well, let's make 4 more. Because I need 2 for my commission. So make 4 more of those. And I'll quickly go get 2 sharpening stones. I won't worry too much about my pick hammer at the moment, but I probably will try and upgrade that a bit later. A couple of sharpening stones from Mr. Hugo over there. Or at least Mr. Hugo's shop. I believe that's where we get them from. Yeah. And then hopefully I can make an axe that will bust through anything. I don't know how long it's going to take to do the composite fiber things. So it'll take a couple of minutes for that, unfortunately. It does really suck. Do I have... If I have all the stuff together to make a chromium axe, maybe I should do that. Rather than... I don't know. Should I just wait? Oh, I just don't know. Oh, I don't even have all the stuff I need for a chromium axe anyway, so yeah, let's just go with the aluminium one. In the meantime, I can say hello to my pupper. Oh, actually, I think I might have dog food somewhere for you. I don't know. Or beef jerky. Want some beef jerky? There you go. You like that, don't you? Yeah. And, so apparently nowadays, when you send them out on missions, it increases their love of you as well. So that's really cool. Oh, I see. You're running back now, are you, Banjo? Because you're, like, jealous of all the attention that Nemo is getting. Ah, let me back out of this. Ah. Oh, yeah. Okay, how are we doing now? Oh my goodness, this is taking forever. Taking my entire life because I'm waiting for something specific. I'm gonna get the vacuum cleaner out again, I think. Do some vacuuming. I've got to get this done by 6 o'clock as well because I've got my dinner to go to. Ugh, nightmare. Wow, a bright kitty helmet. It's amazing. This is all the next level of gear. Okay. Where's my Hoover gone? There it is. one of them is done. I need to wait for the second one. Probably have this whole thing hoovered by the time the second one is done. I'm going to see how much of the other stuff has been made as well. Let's see if Rosie's put any of it into the box. Yeah, a lot of stuff is ready. The zinc titanium alloy, we just need one more to be done. And it's just getting this acacia wood. Am I still waiting for one more? Or do I have enough now? Might be waiting for one more. Where is it? Where is it? Aluminium pick hammer. Oh no, we got the stuff. Nice. Aluminium axe. Here we come. I'll try and make a pick hammer out of the same material soon, but the chromium one is doing for now, whereas the iron axe just was not cutting it. Right. It is now 4:30, so I need to go to my dinner. But I can now cut the acacia wood down when I need it. So that will be good for now on, basically. Where are we going for this dinner? Let me just double check. Logan's hideout at 6. Yeah, of course it doesn't show me where Logan's hideout is. Of course it doesn't. And I've forgotten where it is. Grr. I hate this. I hate that I've forgotten where it is as well. Shipwreck ruins. I'm sure. Is it in the outback? I'm really worried I'm going to be in the wrong place for it. This is the sort of thing that always happens to me. I'm going to go to the outback and see if I can get in from there. Oh, alright then, it's down there, is it? Yay. Well, that's irritating. Shows me where it is now. Of course it does. Oh, let's go to the Badlands, and I'll see if I can make it in time. Hopefully I can. I had completely forgotten where it was. So let's head on to Lightning and... We're at the mole caves at the moment, but I think we can just head back this way and hopefully get to Logan's hideout. And fingers crossed it will wait for me. Oh yeah, I remember. Ride Rambo to Logo's camp. There we are.
Yeah, you came!
Ah, thank goodness. Made it on time.
Hey, I just lit the fire. If you want to eat, you're gonna have to wait a bit.
You made it. I was worried I wasn't going to get to see you before I left. I'm going to Atara to study.
Which you're gonna do great at.
Tomorrow. It's not that easy, or there'd be a lot more graduates.
But you know everything. Quick, what's 12 times 12?
144.
144.
I'll take your word for it.
He's right. Did we really never get you doing times tables? Dang, maybe that one's on me.
Yeah, I think it is. You should know that one. That's an easy one. If I know that, then that's bad that you don't know it.
Well, see? I ain't even had to think about it. Haru's gonna get himself one of those scholarmanships for certain.
Yeah, doesn't matter if he do or don't get a scholarship. I'll make sure he gets through it one way or another. Skewers ain't finished yet, Haru. You got your stuff packed?
I've got everything from the house packed already. Just got a few things left over here.
Ah, crud, I still got Haru's notebook somewhere. Help me look for it, will ya? It's got all sorts of formulas in it.
Andy, why are you suddenly so interested in studying?
I love books. I just don't like stuffy old geezers telling me what to do. Told you that church feller was crooked. Of course, that was only based on my own intuition. But, hey, good thing I didn't learn nothing from him after all, huh? Come on, just help me out. I need to stay here and make sure he don't incinerate our last meal as a gang. I'll holler when the food's done.
Alright then, so I've got to go and find the notebook. There's something hidden here. Crates full of various supplies. Some of them have a Blue Moon insignia on them. Logan! And Rambo's over there. I love Rambo. What a cool goat. Two relic ornaments guard the chambers of a child's room. Perhaps Andy fancied himself some sort of Toyland royalty. Okay. A cabinet filled with copies of Andy's bandit uniform. I think that's the notebook.
Huh? Why is this page marked? Andy, are you trying to make soap?
Yeah, Logan stinks real bad in the...
Hey,
I mean, yeah. I managed to make yak meal soup already. Followed your recipe, got it my first try. Jasmine says I got a real knack for it.
well, I'll be. Might be hope for you yet.
Well, if you're having fun with it, why don't you keep this one? Although, there's a lot of really dangerous stuff in here.
That's probably why Andy likes it.
Me? Do something reckless with a recipe book full of explosives? Come on. I mean, maybe back in the glory days, but we're changed men. On the straight and narrow now we are.
He calls them the
Please,
glory
just let
days.
me have it.
Andy.
Don't worry, Haru. I'll keep an eye on him. Besides, he ain't dumb. Certainly not dumb enough to mess around with anything we say is off limits. Are you, kid?
I'll be good.
Alright, but I might tear a few pages out, just in case.
Sounds like a reasonable precaution, Haru.
Aw, come on.
I think Andy's starting to love chemistry.
Well, chemistry is fascinating. If I've managed to inspire an interest, then I'm honored. It's natural to be somewhat attracted to the more spectacular chemical reactions, fireworks and such. It's what got me into it in the first place, too.
Make me 10 more of them soaps, and I'll give you the recipe for something that blows up.
Cool.
Maybe I do need to withhold anything remotely dangerous for now.
Why do I get the feeling that the only reason that that Andy really got looked after properly was because of Haru? Like, Logan, I think you need to work on your child rearing skills.
I haven't flipped through this one in a while. Lots of the experiments here aren't exactly academic. I've always been a trial and error type of person. Look, this page was burnt in a lab fire. Or was that Grace?
What, you burned Grace in a lab fire? Grace burned it. I assume Grace burned it. Why do you love chemistry so much?
I haven't really thought about that much. I mainly just like to look at things around me and just ask, how? How does that work? How did this happen? Chemistry is the beauty of change. In a way, it's magic. But a magic we can analyze and understand. Sometimes when things interact, there's no reaction. But sometimes you just put the right stuff together, poof, you get fireworks. At the end of the day, it's really about the discovery and the interesting history of it all. It's said that the carbon nanotube was discovered by an old world scientist who saw the structural concept in a dream. Sorry, I'm rambling. Oh, well, we've got it. Maybe you'll find these recipes useful too. Let me jot a few down for you. Now, let's see. Is there anything else I need to pack?
So I learned a gravity bomb, the concealer recipe. Nice. And hand grenades. I'll probably still keep buying the concealer from the shop because I want to give the business to RVO and Haru. I like to support my local businesses. Right. Let's head on back. Have you made the dinner yet? Oh, like, honestly, this mission is so long, it gets in the way. So I need to find Fang's medicine and Merle's saddle. Let's have a look over here. A few things. A hard bed, hardly any padding at all. Essentially just a piece of wood with a blanket over it. A light overhead for what could only assume would be late night reading. Okay, what's this?
Ah, RVO gave me this the other day when we said goodbye. He's really thoughtful. I've actually been interested in Fang's medicine. He has a specialized composition. I tried analyzing it before, but I couldn't recreate it. I asked RVO to help introduce me to Fang, but Dr. Fang politely declined.
Fang isn't great at talking to people he doesn't know.
Yeah, that's true. It's just a shame I'm leaving now and I won't have the chance to get to know him. Anyway, I'll keep these with me. I'll be glad if I can help someone out in Atara with them.
I'm looking forward to finding out Fang's story and when we do full release. I won't have time with this. I'll have time to go through the story, possibly. And as it is, I'm going to have to put out, I think, 2 a day to get through it before we start again.
Now, let's see. Is there anything else I need to pack?
You apparently need to pack a saddle, so let's have a look. Where's a saddle? I'll have a look at a few other things. Some targets. Logan's throne. Is it on Rambo, maybe? Haru's goat, Merle. It has a beautiful white coat and adorable big bright... Oh, sorry, it wasn't Rambo. It's Merle. Sorry. Sorry, Merle. Got your name wrong. So Merle's saddle is on Merle, though. Oh, hang on. There's also a saddle here. So is that maybe the one?
Actually, I wanted to give this to you. Not just this saddle. I want you to take care of Merle for me. I'm going to be taking the train to Atara. I can't bring her with me. Besides, I don't think she'll get much exercise in Atara.
I'll ride her as well as Lightning.
So I think it's better off if I leave her with a new owner. Will you take care of her?
Of course.
That's such a relief. I'm so glad Merle will have someone caring to live with. Don't worry, she's a really lovely goat. She'll be happy just to spend time with you. If you don't have a stable, I'll leave her with Logan. You can pick her up anytime. Thanks for helping out. I think that's about everything.
Come on, food's ready. Get it while the getting's good.
Perfect timing. Let's go and have some food.
I do have a stable, so yes, Mel
Logan,
can go in the stable.
why is it all
With
black
Lightning.
and crusty?
That's what rooster meat looks like when it's cooked. It quit belly aching and try a bite.
It's really not. I hate burnt food so much. I would have to do all the cooking if I was with Logan because, you know, like sometimes, like, this is also why I don't like coffee, okay? I can't do bitter things. Bitter is horrible. So the minute you burn something, it instantly becomes like carbonated and tastes bitter. So anything is burned, even toast, a little bit burned toast, can't eat it.
Blech. I told you were burning it. You trying to kill me or something?
Yeah, a little bit of burn ain't gonna kill you, but starvation will. Now eat up, y'all.
It ain't gonna kill you, but you didn't have to burn it in the first place. Just ruined it. Perfectly good meat.
So, what do you think?
Smoky would be a generous way to describe the flavour. A less generous way would be burnt. We'll go with the middle option. It's a little not good.
Well, shucks. There goes my hopes of ever being a 5-star chef. You know, my pa never complained. Of course, everything tastes good after a long day on the trail.
It's the thought that counts. I appreciate you trying to cook for a change.
Well, we ain't on the trail. You could try adding salt, pepper, something. It's a disgrace to the animal turning him into charcoal.
Andy, you are right.
Oh man, it's really sinking in. You're gonna leave me with this guy?
I wonder if you marry Logan, if you get Andy too.
I'll get better at it.
It's okay. Look, Andy, these ones look fine.
Remember when I punted that beehive at you and you caught it?
It was an impressive catch.
I thought you'd just duck.
Well, I got you back.
Oh man, those peppers in my omelet the next day? That was not cool, man.
Could have been a lot worse. He didn't use Grace's Duvos peppers.
True, true. All right, fine, we're even then.
They are so cute together, those three.
So,
I'd be sad that
when
they're
you first
splitting
met
up.
Grace, she kicked your butt, didn't she?
We had a bit of a tussle. Had to make sure she was who she said she was.
Yeah? So who won?
I'd say it was more of a draw.
Grace, then.
Aw, come on.
I bet people would pay good money for a rematch. Spar, of course.
Yeah, well, talk to Grace about it.
He sounds very awkward right now.
What do you think you'll do after schooling?
I haven't given it much thought.
Obviously you're coming back to join the gang again. Duh.
Yeah, that would be a good use of his talents.
That would be my first choice.
Always a place for you here, brother.
I know, and thank you.
Give Haru his gift.
You got me a gift? Goggles. This is so thoughtful. Thank you. I'll wear these whenever I'm doing experiments, and my eyes will be grateful.
Well, I don't have replacements, so, yeah, my eyes will not be grateful.
Haru, looks like the builder really cares about you too, huh?
Oh, I got you a present too. Here's 3 jars of jam. They're real tasty. I know you got a long trip, so you can eat them on the train. Grandma Vivi always says I should eat it with bread, but pro tip, it's way better just spooning it straight from the jar.
Oh, Andy, honestly. You are so feral.
Thank you, Andy. That's really thoughtful. Here's something from me, too.
Haru, remember not to get too lost in your books, all right?
Keys.
Go out and make some friends, too. Join the science club or something. And hey, maybe you'll meet a special someone.
You can't force love, though.
I ain't saying force anything. I'm saying just put yourself out there. You can't meet your soulmate if you don't leave the house.
Aw, Haru's afraid to talk to girls? Don't worry, pal. You're looking at a bona fide, one-of-a-kind, dead-to-rights lady killer.
Why does that not surprise me, Andy?
Oh, you mean yourself. As I recall, the first time you met Jasmine, she cried and ran off screaming.
What? I never told you that. I mean, you must have heard wrong. Nah, that weren't me. Must have been some other handsome guy.
Yeah, right.
Well, all I'm saying is, the greater point to be made is, when do we get to be a normal family, huh?
We don't. But we get to have a family. And you get to have a normal life from now on. Just ain't the normal you might have been thinking of.
Poor Andy. I don't think
Haru,
too
brother,
normal would be good,
I
though.
dragged you into more muck than I ever could have imagined. You stuck by me the whole way. Now, you walk your own path. When you leave, never look back. This is your ride, and this is where Andy and I hop off. But no matter where you go, you'll always be kin.
Logan, I never regretted a single moment.
Don't forget me.
It's getting late. Haru's got to get his train tomorrow morning, so let's call it a night.
Thanks for coming. I guess this isn't quite goodbye yet. See you tomorrow?
Okay, so I'm guessing we'll wave the train off in the morning. And it is only 8 o'clock, so I'm kind of thinking to myself that I could still make it out to cut down those acacia trees. I don't even know where I'm going right now. Okay, if I carry on up here, I'll end up somewhere near to home, so that's fine. I don't know how many acacia trees I'm going to need, but I'll just cut down all the ones I can see, and I might need to wait for them to respawn if I don't have enough. I may as well, at this point I may as well just ride back to my house. My ginormous house. Like I say, I've got plans to make something a little bit less huge next time, and maybe a little bit more detailed in the way I decorate it. That's my thoughts, and then maybe make have things like pergolas and nice planters and things once I have the money for it. I think that'd be really nice. Okay, so oh, hang on, I actually just wanted to go. I don't know if I'm gonna have much time now. Oh, let's try. What's the worst that can happen? Daisy Duck refuses to take me over. I get knocked out and I get nasty eyes in the morning. Okay then, so hello Mr. Lightning. Let's go and... get a ride on Daisy Duck. And cut down some trees, and then hopefully by the morning I'll be able to hand that quest in. And we can get the tunnel sorted out. Alright then, so let's head up to these trees with my new and improved axe, and let's see if they can be cut now. Probably this is like the furthest away tree ever. I have learned about acacia trees. This is where I'm pronouncing it completely wrong. Okay, it's given me a decent amount of the wood, so I'm hoping that that will be a good thing. What's this scrap here? Is that? Oh, it's titanium scrap. Nice. Okay. It's always good to know what things are around. There's some granite up here as well. You can also get that down by the mole caves, I believe. I apparently have no aim today. What's that tree? I must know, I am curious. A Dracana tree? Dragon's blood? Okay, well, glad I chopped that down. Now I know how to get dragon's blood, apparently. Maybe I'll need that at some point. It's gonna take me so long to get home. Oh, gold, okay. Nice to know that's where I can get it from. The other place you can get gold from if you need it before this point is if you see one of those like mice in the, or like rat things that comes out in the ruins and you like fight it. So when you're in the abandoned ruins, they occasionally just like pop up. And you fight them, and then they drop gold quite often. Those of you that have been with the series for a while probably will have seen that at some point. They do just pop up every so often. Like as I say, I really don't know how much of this I'm going to need, so I'm just like probably really overdoing it. Yeah, I should rest. I need to get all the way back home for that though. There's one more acacia tree over here. If I can get to it, yeah. I'm not too worried if I pass out today, because we had a lot to do. That dinner took ages. If I get too much of it, then basically that just means the next time I have a quest that requires planks, I can just do it. Or if I get a commission or anything like that, if I do decide to take commissions again at any point. Although I probably won't at this point. So if I get time, I will put the planks on. If not, then obviously that'll have to be done in the morning. And then I'll have to find something else to do while I wait for them to process. I might be able to make it to the Yakmel station. It might already be not letting me, yeah, non-operational hours. That means we have to ride home. Which sucks, but never mind. I'll probably make it home at exactly 3. Just ready to pass out. And I won't have any time to put the plants on before I go to bed. And then I'll wake up with horrible, stinky eyes. But that's okay because we got what we needed, and that is the main thing. Okay, let's get ahead in here. Alright, I have half an hour to make planks. I had way more than I needed, which is kind of what I thought would happen. But that's okay. So I'm going to end the episode there, I think. Another hour-long one. Another massive chunk of progress made. I lost my house. No, I haven't lost my house. I've lost my bed. And so it is time for bed. Owen is already sleeping with his chest sticking through the covers. Maybe they'll fix that by release. I will never probably know because I'd probably do a different marriage candidate next time. So let's head to bed and I will say goodbye there. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.